Hello, this is Liz, and this is my Let's Play of Mass Effect 2. We are here in the Normandy. I've just spoke to Garrus, and now I am going to go back to Omega. This will be the third time, because I want to give that stuff to Arya, and I also want to purchase that sniper rifle upgrade. I think that'd be really helpful. Then, oh dear, I keep forgetting that we're on this version of the ship. Okay. And then we'll go to the Citadel, which will be super exciting. But first here, and it's going to show us the same cutscene because it's loading screen. I hope my voice isn't too low today. I knocked my microphone yesterday, and it could have changed things, so I had a very delicate balance set up. Alright, Garrus, come along with me, and let's take Morden. Alright, I have 3 squad points. I've got my heavy charge. What do I want? Pull, chakra, acquire, cryo. I'm not gonna bother with these cat. Let's just go assault mastery for the moment. Morden, 10 points. Let's not bother with incinerate. Let's go full Solarian scientist. And higher shields or weapons damage. Let's go weapon damage. And for Garrus, I love concussive shots. And let's give him Overload 2. Let's do multiple enemies for him. And Overload. We're not going to bother with that just now because we don't need to. We're not going to fight anybody. At least I don't think so.
The plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
Why do they believe he's dead? Let me think about this. Why do they believe he's dead? We shot down their gunship. Maybe it's just like face. You know, they're saving face by saying that.
Arya's expecting me.
That's the only thing I can think of because we shot down their gunship, we killed all their leadership. Oh yeah, the brandy. Yes. See what Grizz has to say.
Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
His lips weren't synced there.
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
Why do they want to kill Patriarch?
What's the Bloodpack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
Why protect him?
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
And why me?
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
Tell me the real reason.
People like Arya don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
Okay.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
Alright, I'll be back.
when the job is done.
Good luck.
Well, we might as well do that first and then come back, and then Arya will give us the money for it. There's not much to it.
But want something more than a one-night arrangement? We're here to help.
Oh, I missed that ad. Aww.
Welcome to Afterlife. How may I serve you?
Just a drink.
Pour me a drink. Hold the poison.
Oh yes, I heard about my predecessor's little scheme. I'm very glad you survived. I've been instructed to give you drinks on the house. Rest assured that they will contain no illicit ingredients you haven't asked for.
No illicit ingredients you haven't asked for.
Welcome to Afterlife. How may I serve you?
I'm good for now.
Of course. Thank you for stopping by and for not shooting anyone in public.
I've never spoken to that guy before. Alright.
You again. Greetings.
Got any enemies?
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Well, I can think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. A few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. And someone who wanted to weaken Arya might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see. Not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
Okay, we've been through everything else. You have to get out of here.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Okay, maybe we are shooting.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Not just Arya's trophy.
You could be my Trent, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
Find the thugs in or near Afterlife. I think they're in the back corridor. Let's find out. Let's open this door first. Yeah.
Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
I'm here to stop you.
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's Grant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
Well, that's one way of stopping it. Okay, back up to the bar. Now we get to talk to Patriarch.
You killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
I've never said this bit. Let's try it.
Use this. Don't ever let anyone think you're weak again.
Thanks to you, I am a Krogan. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Okay. Got a little mix of points there. I don't mind the renegade points, like I said, it don't matter, as long as I've got the Paragon points.
Freedom's progress has been attacked by unknown sources, marking yet another in the
speak with you. She
Okay.
heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
He's stronger than you knew.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. Do you need something else?
Take a look at this data pad.
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
I'm gonna go with Paragon here. I don't know why. This is a Paragon option, but I'll do it.
I'm not looking for payment from you.
Look at you. So proud. Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Okay. I think we've already covered all this.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
Why don't you find a nice girl to keep you warm in the meantime? You look like you need to loosen up a bit.
Her foot is really weirding me out. The top one's all like curled down. Look at that. It's super strange. Alright. So now we can go to the market district.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its
And
final
get that
entry
sniper
cruise.
rifle
Council
stuff.
members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I missed most of that, but they care. We repelled Saren.
Vorja adaptation interesting. Not just biological, social as well. Urban area adapting to them in return. Large concentration. Hope they're controlled. If they attack, as happened near my clinic, casualties likely.
Huh. Interesting. That's interesting.
Walking around in this place makes me sick. People still dying. The strong still exploiting the weak. Nothing I did here even made a dent in this.
There are 7 million people on the station, Garrus. You can't save everybody. Let's just check this. I don't think anything updates, but I'm just, yeah. I don't need the Matic.
Shepard Memorial Plaza on Elysium was voted this year's hottest wedding location. Under Admiral Hackett's orders, money raised from wedding fees goes to funds for Alliance veterans.
Oh, that's the VIP lounge. Going the wrong way.
A swift but confused response. Aid vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter.
There we go. Yes.
Now what's this?
Alright, so now I have about 42,000 credits, which is really a bad place to be when I go to the
Explorers have reported
the
seeing
Citadel.
vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles
And-
Alliance Arachna.
And it's
Ooh.
Sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The Council has pledged a full investigation.
Did you hear that? They saw Arachni vessels. And Blue Suns are saying they killed Garrus. Right. Garrus, did you hear that? Oh, are you even?
All business can finally resume as usual.
Right. Now the reverse of the earlier graphic. And now I can what was I gonna do? Oh, I need to scan a couple planets first. Let's go to the Fadar system. Just, do I want to go to the Fadar system? Wow. Let's go to the Fadar system. It's not very far. Seems like it would be, but it's not. And we will just scan a couple planets.
Probe launched.
Cool. Now over here.
Launching probe. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
Whoops, wrong one. Wrong button. Oh, I should be looking at the planet descriptions. Okay, well, I'm just gonna look at this one.
I have detected an anomaly.
Lorak is an extremely rare example of a habitable world circling a red dwarf star. Originally in an independent Asari colony named Asan, it was annexed by the Batarian hegemony in 1913, causing a minor galactic incident. Despite several attempts, the local terminus warlords have never been able to take Lorak for themselves. Lorak is a low-density world composed of rock, light metals, and a water-based crust. It is tidally locked to Fadar, with a sunward hot pole and a shadowed cold pole. Water on the sunward side evaporates quickly, traveling over the islands of the habitable Terminator Zone in the form of massive, fast-moving thunderstorms, finally settling as snow on the frozen dark side. There are fears that the buildup of ice cap mass on the far side may cause axial reorientation over the course of several million years, but Batarian officials dismiss the idea as an irresponsible theory disseminated by counter-hegemonist subversives. Let's see, it's got 4.7 million population. It's very close to the sun. The orbital period is 60 Earth days. And it's quite a warmer planet, but it's not terrible.
General distress.
Launching probe. Scans have found something.
Signal scans detect a transmitter matching Cerberus encryption. It's registered to an unknown deep cover operative. Cerberus operative life signs unconfirmed. Other transmissions that matched known Eclipse-coded communication also detected. So the Eclipse are after Cerberus's operative, and we are supposed to go down there and save them. And I don't really want to do this just yet. I'm going to write down... yeah, the journal has been updated, so that's fine. We'll just go back to it. But I wanted to go and...
No messages for you, Commander.
I know. I wish they didn't have her doing that. Okay. Investigation. Weapons upgrades. Submachine gun damage. Sure. Tech damage. Sure. Ship enhancement, mineral scanner, doesn't matter at all. Prototypes, assault armor, avalanche. Let's do all of it as much. I mean, we're gonna get some of this anyway, so. So this requires palladium. But it also requires another heavy skunweed upgrade to unlock, so that's okay. And the cane requires more heavy weapon ammo to unlock, but the cane is pretty cool. I do admit. So, only got a bit of credit, so we're gonna go to the Citadel and just mark down what we actually want in the future. I don't think I'm going to want to buy anything else from the from Omega. Let's get some fuel before I forget. And then we go to the Citadel. We've got quite a lot of stuff now already, but there's gonna be more. And we've got a fuel depot here, which is fine, and we've got the Citadel. The first time I saw the Citadel, I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. Let's dock. This doesn't really give you a good idea of its scale. But when we get out of here, I want to highlight it again and see how many people are living on the Citadel. I can't remember. It's quite a lot. Alright, so we're in the Citadel. Gonna take Garrus. And Saeed won't have much to say. Miranda might. Let's give her another point in warp.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift.
I kind of want to scan this guy. I think the games have,
Got problems with collectors? Try Kasumi's credit services.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
Oh, that's so nice. If you kill off the council, everyone is very unhappy with you, and the humans in general.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter. Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since Eden Prime, an initial surge in patriotic enlistments was followed by a downturn, as the public became skeptical that the Alliance can match Geth technology.
Okay, not much on there right just now. Let's talk to Kasumi.
Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Cut the crap, Kasumi.
You know who I am, Kasumi. I'm not here to play games.
I heard you were hardcore, Shep, but I figured you'd be up for some intrigue. Kasumi Goto, at your service. But you apparently already knew that.
Have you been briefed?
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
Why the secrecy?
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
You sure?
What makes you so sure?
There's a certain aura about you. Like you've seen things no one else has. Even without knowing what you look like, I knew it was you.
Tell me about Cerberus.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
What deal?
I assume this deal is something I should know about?
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
Okay, who's Donovan Hawk?
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in, and I think you're gonna love it.
Are you expecting trouble?
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to people sneaking into his house.
I always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
Okay, how about this heist then?
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though. You want to look presentable.
Tell me about your gray box.
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware?
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
Okay, tell me about him.
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad, something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
What was it?
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together. Now those memories are all that's left of him.
Okay, I can see why you want it.
I can understand why you'd want to get it back.
Getting it back will be easier with your help, Shepard.
Okay, I guess.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun. We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
I kind of wish she had more character development. Okay. Oh, this is one of my favorite... Okay. Let's listen really closely.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight! Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now, Serviceman Burnside, what is Newton's first law?
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot!
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight! I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere and sometime. That is why you check your damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chung, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip. Sir, yes, sir.
Ah, it's wonderful.
Can I help you, sir?
Security seems heavy.
It's been a couple of years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Her face is the worst face in the entire Mass Effect trilogy.
It's been a couple of years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
Obviously, security has tightened since you were last here.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
Well, I sort of was.
I was listed as missing in action a couple of years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Hello, random Turian man. This we can't get in until later, much later. Okay, so I was so worried about this door. I looked and looked and looked, and you can't get into it later. Alright, so Captain Bailey, some people don't think that he's a really good person. He's just really practical. And that means that he will do what it takes to get what he needs. Sometimes not the most ethical thing or the most legal thing, but he gets results.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
Can you make that go away?
So you're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs. Then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy man. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
Is that legal?
Couldn't one of us or both of us get into trouble for that?
There's no way to fool the DNA scanners in that tunnel. You're you. Why wait in long lines and fill out a massive useless hard copy paperwork to get to the same place? The Council does everything by the book. They've had thousands of years to write it. Sometimes things need to get done without a committee vote.
Seems a little irregular.
You're not big on formalities, are you?
I'm with them right up until they keep people from doing their jobs. There. I just saved you about 9 days of running around. That said, you should head up to the Presidium and tell them you're still alive. The Council probably wants to talk to the one who saved their scaly asses.
I know how to get there.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
Tell me about Sovereign's attack.
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up. Of course, they fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. There's still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
Dillanaga was the Asari woman who wrote all those writings that we found on different rocks in the galaxy. How do I get there?
I need to talk to the Council. How can I get to the Presidium from here?
Head through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
Tell me about Zakara Ward.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other four are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinakiba. We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
Okay. I heard you talking about hurting suspects.
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little?
This isn't a Presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the Council's rulebook.
CSEC has changed.
Yeah. Humans.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
The CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
Alright.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
So, I wouldn't make too much of that, about him, like, torturing the suspects. I don't think he does that very much. Okay, so we actually get a map. Yay! So here's the rapid transit to take us to the council. Let's do that first, and then we can wander around all the shops. I don't really want to talk to... Well, actually, I do want to talk to Avina.
Welcome back, Shepard. It has been 2 years, 3 months, and 17 days since the Citadel last welcomed you. This is the Zakera Ward Transportation Hub. Public shuttles and shopping are available through the CSEC security cordon.
Tell me about this security cordon.
There seem to be a lot more CSEC officers than the last time I was here.
In the wake of the Geth attack 2 years ago, additional security precautions were implemented for the safety and security of residents. In addition to increased CSEC patrols, weapon carry restrictions have been tightened.
Did it work?
So has crime decreased?
Violent crime has decreased by 23%. Property crime has decreased by 41%. Incident clearance has improved by 16%.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Tell me about Sovereign's attack.
It looks like this place has recovered from Sovereign's attack.
Repair of the damage from the Geth attack is ongoing. There is still extensive damage on Tasery Ward.
How about the remains of the Reaper? That is really important.
Geth? It was Sovereign who led the attack. A Reaper.
I have no information on a Reaper. References to the term exist in some parahistorical theories on galactic extinction cycles.
They've suppressed information about the Reapers. Far easier to blame the Geth, a known enemy.
How did they suppress the 2-kilometer long? Well, we'll just ignore that.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Welcome to Citadel Newsnet.
What's her name?
Officials in the Systems Alliance remain tight-lipped about the recent disaster on the pioneer colony of Freedom's Progress. The human outpost is believed to have been destroyed, with no survivors on record. Details are sketchy due to a news blackout.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish.
No, they're not.
You ever been up there?
No. CSEC won't let me. They say I'm a risk.
They think every Krogan is dangerous.
Well,
Damn Turians. We should kill them all.
yeah, I mean, you're not helping yourselves. Let's go to the Presidium.
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
My advisor is unavailable. As counselor, I represent the voice of humanity and the Alliance. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just talking about you.
No.
It's been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last couple of years have treated you right.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
Oh, I'm so glad I saved them. I never have saved them. I've never actually seen anybody save them. So I'm just kind of glad I saved them.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists in the Terminus systems. Worse, we think they're working for the Reapers.
The Terminus systems are beyond our jurisdiction. Your colonists knew this when they left Council space.
You're missing the important part, Counselor. The Reapers are involved.
Ah yes, Reapers. The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly waiting in dark space. We have dismissed that claim.
Still.
No one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
Why examine a Vigil or Sovereign? Yeah.
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional, and we have found nothing to suggest that Sovereign was not a Geth creation.
The Geth are capable of remarkable technological achievements. This is probably why Saren recruited them.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You have been manipulated. By Cerberus, and before them, by Saren.
Why would the Geth follow Saren?
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual. He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real, just as he convinced you.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are just a myth, one you insist on perpetuating.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
I kind of wonder, like, I wondered in the last one, like, maybe there was someone on Saren's side trying to make them believe him. So maybe there's people now, maybe they're being indoctrinated somehow. I do deserve better than this. They should believe me by now.
I kept Saren from conquering the Citadel. I sacrificed human lives to save this council.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. I'm on this council too, and I won't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise. Not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
Oh, I thought I was a Spectre.
What does that mean? Will I need to start filing reports?
That won't be necessary. This is a show of good faith on our part.
We cannot become involved in an investigation regarding the missing colonies in the Terminus systems, but Spectre reinstatement shows our support of you personally.
Okay. I'm being Peregrine. Otherwise I would have said screw you.
I accept your offer. It's good to have the Council on my side.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
So do I.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
Well, you're right. This is true. We don't need to piss them off either.
Even if they don't help, I might as well stay on good terms.
True enough. Don't worry about the Council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off your back. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing here?
Stop by to see how Anderson was doing.
You don't have to cover for me. I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council. We just finished our meeting.
You what? Counselor, do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
The meeting went fine.
The Council reinstated my Spectre status. They're just happy I'm staying out in the Terminus systems.
Yes, I could see how that arrangement works best for both sides. But you really shouldn't have taken a step like this without consulting with me first, Counselor.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course, Counselor. Good day to both of you.
Sorry about that. Udine has never gotten over the fact that I got the council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
It didn't bother me.
Udine is just doing his job.
True enough. He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
Tell me about the damage to the Citadel.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
They're interesting, the Keepers. Tell me about Sovereign?
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Okay, how about the Geth?
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
And how about, where's Caden?
What happened to Staff Lieutenant Olenko after the Normandy was destroyed?
Staff Commander Olenko is still with the Alliance. But he's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
Fine. How are you? I like him so much.
How have the last couple of years treated you?
Serving on the Council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
Come along with me.
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
And I didn't get any pagan points for that? No, you can't trust Cerberus. Cerberus and humanity's goals are not aligned. Just gonna look at his desk real quick. He could have got better filing cabinets, I think. They're a bit dingy looking.
Fears of an uncontrolled plague in the streets of Omega have been laid to rest, as the disease is now under control.
Let's see. Let's go in the lower bit of Zakera. Okay. The advertisements are great.
Now available on video, the abridged version of Francis Kidd's award-winning production of Hamlet, featuring an all-Elcor cast.
Nostalgic melancholy, alas poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. A fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy, deep accusation. Where be your jibes now, your gambols, your songs, your flashes of merriment that were wont to set the table on a roar?
And don't forget to catch Elcor Hamlet live, an unforgettable 14-hour experience.
Insincere endorsement. You have not experienced Shakespeare until you have heard him in the voice of Elcor.
Ah, I love it.
Irashimasu!
Iroshimasu!
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth.
I don't know. I don't know whether Shepard would have had ramen.
This Clandless is a thief.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to take a statement here.
There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit chit. Arrest her.
I did not! Just because I'm a Quarian.
I need you to stop and take a deep breath.
You're mocking me, Earth Clan. Just because the Vol Clan need...
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
Yeah, Human, you're not doing too well with this.
You say you're falsely accused?
I was walking to the used ship dealer when he barged into me outside the Serta Foundation. He didn't stop or say he was sorry. A minute later, he runs up with C-Sec and accuses me of stealing his damn chit.
Maybe the chit fell.
You ran into each other outside the Serta Foundation. Is it possible the chit fell out of his pocket there?
I guess. Sure, all I know is I didn't take it.
Did you look at a lot of ships?
You spend a lot of time at the used ship dealer?
Yeah, they've got a lot of nice models. I'd like to buy one and take it back to the fleet, but...
That is a good idea.
A ship would make a great pilgrimage gift.
You know about the pilgrimage?
I traveled with a Quarian who was on hers.
Wow. I didn't know anyone here would do that for one of us.
What's the host's opinion?
You say she stole your credit chit?
She must have. When I left the Serta Foundation store, she ran right into me.
She ran into you?
How does running India mean she stole your credit chit?
That's how pickpockets work. They bump into you and use that as a cover for rifling your pockets. You can't turn your back on these clanless Quarians. Thieves, all of them.
That is true. That's how pickpockets sometimes work. Did you leave it in the shop?
Are you sure you didn't leave your chit at the Serta Foundation?
Of course not. You think I'd make a mistake like that? I didn't even buy anything there. That chit stayed in my pocket.
Okay, and what does the Human think about this?
Do you know who's telling the truth?
My Omni tool can tell the Quarian doesn't have a chit on her, but she could have stashed it to recover later. You know what Quarians are like. And she's definitely a vagrant. I'll run her in and see what Bailey wants to do with her.
Nope, you won't.
I'll see if I can find out what happened.
Sir, this is a C-Sec matter. We'll do all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to find the chit, please let one of our officers know.
Let's go.
Be careful out there.
Okay. So we have a shipping warehouse.
I just got a refund and exchange, and I was told to pick up a new Omni-Gel converter here.
I don't think you have the right place.
No, they said to go to the warehouse. This is the warehouse.
It's the same guy from the last game who's trying to get a refund. I'm just gonna look around here. This is just the warehouse. They let you go in and wander around for no reason.
Look, wouldn't a refreshing delivery. I just talked to him on the Wards Market. He sent me here. Come on, why do I need a service order?
The Wards Market? Why would you come to a Zakara Ward warehouse?
He said they're out of stock and I should go here. He didn't say anything about a service order.
Without a service order, I really can't help you.
Ugh.
What do you think, Michael? Maybe the immunobooster? It's supposed to help with alien bacteria.
We can get whatever you'd like for little Jake, Rebecca.
Wait, the immunobooster can delay muscle development in high-gravity environments. What if that hurts him?
And this is from Mass Effect 1 as well. It's very cute.
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Serta Foundation outlet on Zakara Ward.
Do you want an endorsement?
I couldn't help but notice your prices. They seem a bit steep.
With respect, the Foundation is not concerned with profits. A portion of our sales funds research to cure genetic diseases.
You know what would make your services more popular? An endorsement from the man who defeated Saren.
Oh my! You're Shepard, aren't you? I would be glad to give you my employee discount if you would do that for us.
It's a deal.
Just speaking to my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I'll work it into our advertising at once. Thank you.
Medigel and life support webbing. Increases health by 10%, Medigel by 2. We're gonna get the life support the webbing, but we're not gonna get the Medigel capacity. I'm just making a note. At the sort of foundation, it's 25k. Alright. I will need lots of money.
The nerve enhancements say that they're... Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Serta Foundation outlet on Zakera Ward.
Volus was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
And not that I saw. He didn't purchase anything.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Come back soon, Shepard.
He's my baby. He's all I have left of Jacob.
I know.
I just want to protect him.
I know.
I'm not being irrational, Michael.
I know.
Kind of sweet, really. I want to scan these guys so bad.
Shepard, we know times are tough. Station records show that you made only 0 credit last year. If you need something to get you to your next paycheck on error, date not found, let cause porn and payday loan can help. We offer you credit on the spot for personal and home electronic devices, precious metals and jewels, genetic assay data, and virtual intelligences. No credit check, no questions asked. All we need is your citizenship ID. Come down today.
I just love the advertisements. They're wonderful.
Welcome to Saranus Applications. Can I interest you? Ah, Shepard!
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Even a senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the Geth. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Do you want an endorsement?
You know, I use quite a bit of software in my line of work.
It's a shame so few understand their own equipment. Besides the most obvious point-and-go nav interfaces, anyway.
You wouldn't believe how often I hear, "Why's the ship turning around? We're only halfway there."
Oh, I would.
You know, I like your products. Any interest in an endorsement from the human who defeated Saren?
I'd be thrilled. But I don't think I could afford to pay you for it.
Don't worry about it. What if we just work out a discount?
Absolutely. Just speaking to my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
That will be splendid. I can edit that and have it working right away. Thank you so much.
Ah,
my favorite customer. What can I get you?
how about Corten's credit chit?
Volus was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
Oh, yes. He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chit. I didn't notice he'd left until he was already gone. If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
Alright.
Thanks for your time.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay, Saranus. Let's see what they've got available. Got tech damage. Tech damage for a whopping 75k. There's damage protection for another one. $75k. And this Archine visor. And it's pretty good, actually. Reduces the recharge time of your powers 4k. Okay. And then this goes upstairs, so we're gonna go talk to these people again.
Her hand go in.
Please move along.
You forgot your credit chit at Saranus Applications. The clerk is holding it for you.
Oh. Well, The Quarian could have stolen it.
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run you in for vagrancy.
Are you two serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it?
Now, just a minute.
And you? She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy?
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
You think you're gonna run in a Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
Will you be alright?
Can you take care of yourself from here?
I guess. I mean, most nights I eat nutrient paste in a Turian shelter, but I'm surviving. Thanks.
Let's call it... Well, it's not 40% yet, so let's call it 30? Maybe 35%. We're getting there.
What can I get you?
Now available on video, the abridged version of Francis Kidd's award-winning production of Hamlet, featuring an all-Elcor cast.
Fearful wonder, angels and ministers of grace, defend us. Be thou a spirit of health or goblin damned. Bring with thee airs from heaven or blasts from hell. Be thy intents wicked or charitable. Thou comest in such a questionable shape that I will speak to thee. I'll call thee Hamlet, King, Father, Royal Dame. Answer me.
And don't forget to catch Elcor Hamlet live, an unforgettable 14-hour experience.
Insincere endorsement. You have not experienced.
The meat isn't fresh out here, but you won't find any better dried seaweed on the station.
Greetings, Earthclad. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Only slightly used, yes.
If I could only just turn up and be like, yeah, I want a spaceship. What, how much per month? That's cool. Alright. Okay, so we are level 27 now. That's an interesting sound.
Charles Saraceno, leader of the Terra Firma Party and former Alliance Parliament candidate, has pled guilty to tax evasion.
Ah.
He is in custody pending sentencing.
Ah, that guy who tried to get me to endorse him, and I turned him down flat. I'm gonna listen to this advertisement.
Shepard, are you looking to continue your education? It's one thing to know how to shoot a gun, but do you have the career skills to deploy and manage today's high-tech network infrastructures? The Henley Technical Institute can help. Courses available through our extranet site will put you on the path to success. Visit our site now at keywords Henley Technical Education.
Oh, amazing. You can shoot a gun, but can you manage a network?
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
High grade provisions, yes. And a novel, absolutely. And another novel, definitely. Okay. Those novels are actual things you can buy in the shop and read, and like in real life. Okay.
Good day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
Would you like an endorsement?
Since these stores are owned by the council, do government employees get a discount?
Yes, in fact. What's your position?
I'm a Spectre.
That is quite a prestigious role. It is my pleasure to extend the government employee discount to you, Spectre. Please, feel free to check the updated prices.
Oh, I don't have to give her an endorsement? Aww. Space hamster! Yes! Of course. And fish, yes. And yes. And yes. I'm so bad. I think everybody who plays this game probably buys the fish first.
So do you want to get one of the fish, or maybe a model ship?
How is a model ship supposed to remind me of the Citadel?
It's festive, and you like ships.
I'm an engineer, honey. I look at ships all day.
These guys still want their fish.
I wonder what a Presidium fish would taste like.
Oh, I think I remember. I think I remember who to talk to about that. Okay, so this is level. This is level 28. Okay. Let's see. So there's Rotom expeditions here.
What can I do for you?
Want endorsement?
Your expeditions might be a little tame for me.
Tame? A human can hardly take down a Pharaoh Varen, let alone a Shatha. Who do you think you are?
Well, my name's Shepard, and...
The Shepard? The one that put down Saren Arterius?
Oh, you do know me.
By the spirits. Shepard, in my store. I don't suppose I could convince you to record an advertisement for me.
Sure you could. Can we work out a discount?
A discount? I'd name my firstborn after you if you ask. Can we record it now? Just speak towards my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Ha ha! No other gun shop has that kind of endorsement.
This conversation goes way differently if you kill the council off. way differently. Oh no, sniper rifle. Okay, so sniper is 50k. A heavy pistol is 50k. Submachine is another 50k. Offhand ammo pack. We can buy that. It's only 1,000 credits. A vest? Sniper rifle. Sentry interface. An Umbra visor. Ugh. No. I usually get this sentry interface. But I'm not gonna get that now. It does increase shield strength, but I'm not gonna bother with that just yet. Well, you know what? Nope, not gonna do it. There might be models on this.
So what do you think? Maybe a shotgun?
I like the assault rifle. It's like a non-stop barrage of death.
If you can hit anything. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Yeah, it is.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology, but it's really fun. I hear it has 11 billion players now.
I love that guy.
Shepard, you've recently been dead. Don't you deserve the quality and distinction of a traditional Asari burial robe? Anata's mortuary offers the finest quality burial robes, hand-spun by skilled Asari artisans. Anata's will help you leave a good-looking corpse.
I think that's the same lady who does Helena Blake. If you pay attention, there are some repeated things. Repeated voices.
Captain Hannah Shepard has apparently turned down an admiral's star.
Oh, my mom.
And will remain in command of the Orizaba. The captain deemed her promotion to admiral a political ploy and said that she could best honor her child's legacy by captaining a ship.
Oh god, I feel really guilty now. I should have told my mom that I was live and everything. I'm sure she's really upset. Oh god, it's Kalisa Al-Jilani. Alright.
The people want to hear your story, Shepard. Kalisa been seen in Al-Jilani, Westerland News. I interviewed you 2 years ago when you first became a Spectre. You presented your case very well on camera. Do you have a minute?
You did make me look bad.
What, so you can try to do another smear job on me?
Now, Shepard, you may object to my methods, but we're on the same side. You're bad, you're news. I just want to give your story its due.
The eye
Sources
twitch.
claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel. It's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your words. If true, you told Admiral Hackett to assist the Destiny Ascension, costing hundreds of human lives, and securing the continued dominance of the Citadel Council.
So, if you continue to be nice to her, I think it ends very satisfyingly, so I'm gonna do it.
The Turians lost 20 cruisers. Figure each had a crew around 300. The Ascension, the Asari dreadnought we saved, had a crew of nearly 10,000.
But surely the human cost.
The Alliance lost 8 cruisers. Shenyang, Emden, Jakarta, Cairo, Seoul, Cape Town, Warsaw, Madrid. And yes, I remembered them all. Everyone in the 5th Fleet is a hero. The Alliance owes them all medals. The Council owes them a lot more than that. And so do you.
Commander Shepard, first human Spectre. Hero of the Battle of the Citadel. Check vid. We get it? Great. Bull rushed on my own show.
Okay. There's not much up here. There's just the bar. Let me just look at my map real quick. Yeah, there's the Dark Star Lounge. Rodham Expeditions. We've already been to the Citadel Souvenirs and Zakara Cafe and these two, so we're kind of done. We're gonna go into the bar. Tell me about fish.
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind where's the restroom. Those are reservoirs, the Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the woods. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is the Leia Sonasy's gift shop.
That's what we drink? Of course it is, Shepard.
When I pour a glass of water, it's the same stuff that tourists throw garbage in?
No, they purify it first. If some Solarian or human bacteria gets left in, and a Turian or Quarian drinks it, they could die. Everything would be so much simpler if we all had the same DNA. But no, the universe loves diversity.
How about fish on the Presidium? I think I already asked him.
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that question.
Yeah,
Those are the only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is Delea.
Where's that gift shop?
In the market downstairs from the bar. Delea sells aquariums. Fish are the largest pets most station residents can get a permit for.
Alright.
Thanks for your time.
No problem. If you get up to the Presidium, check out the Demaio flowers across from the conduit. They're coming in very nicely.
I wish we could, but we won't be able to do that until... Actually, I don't even know if you can go in there in the next game. This guy hangs out in this toilet a lot.
An independent inquiry is investigating a group known as Cerberus in light of charges made by one Corporal Toombs and testimony by an apparent Cerberus scientist. A researcher known only as Dr. Wayne has been promised immunity and has suggested Cerberus...
They're just staring at me, judging me. That's not very nice.
Looking for a little R&R, Shepard? It's a nice enough place. A lot nicer than Cora's den, anyway. I wasn't sorry to hear they never reopened after the death.
It's a shame.
What'll it be?
Hear about anything interesting going on around here?
I serve drinks. You want to know what's going on? Check the news.
I don't know why humans always ask me that.
It's because bartenders always know stuff. Dragon Age Origins, the previous game, they always know stuff.
I want the strongest thing you have.
Easy enough.
It's green.
And guaranteed to knock you on your ass. Unless you're dextro DNA like me. If you are, it'll kill you.
Let's
Anything
keep going.
else?
Let's have another one.
Here you are. Anything else?
Not done yet.
I'm impressed. I've never seen anyone drink 3 of these. Anything else?
Hit me again.
How about we mix it up? This is genuine Batarian ale, uncut. Don't ask how I got it. I've been serving here 8 years. I've never seen anyone have this and stay on their feet.
Still green.
Do it.
Okay, for you, something special. This is Krogan liquor, Rinco. You'll set off radiological alarms after you drink it. Should I pour you a quad?
I can handle it.
Oh yeah. Put more of the stuff in the thing where stuff goes in.
Your funeral, pal.
Shepard is very much the worst for drink in this game. Twice now. I don't even get a wavy screen for that. Alright, so that's it. So we can go downstairs.
Welcome. The Zakara Ward Promenade offers upscale shopping and entertainment options for the discerning visitor.
Not a whole lot of it.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avena. Have a pleasant day.
I mean, really, unfortunately, not a whole lot here. And this is basically the Citadel, just these, like, 3 levels. A few shops. The Presidium, which is just going and talking to Captain Anderson, and after you talk to him once, that's it. It's a bit disappointing, to be honest. The one in Mass Effect 1 was a bit empty, but it was still way more interesting, and Mass Effect 3 is better, but it's still not great.
What do you want?
Why are you so interested in fish from the Presidium?
It's so decadent. Eating a fish from the Presidium would be like screwing Shaira.
Ugh, sorry you're so squishy. Where are you supposed to get a decent grip?
I screwed Shahira. I didn't want to. Like 3 times. Because I was trying to get that trinket. And I didn't think it was great.
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What?
I told you.
Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all.
Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
Got 5 Paragon points for that. Not quite. Not quite. It's taking a lot of Paragon points to get anywhere. Right. Let's go back to the Normandy. Because we've done all that. We're on 27. And we've been to the dock. Let's go to Normandy. So we have about 10 minutes left. And yeah, I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm going to make sure we
Commander,
actually...
you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay. Cerberus Command. Reports tell us you've been operating in the Omega Nebula. We'd like you to look into a situation on Lorik, a nearby planet in the Fathar system. Scan the planet for a base, we've done that, where we believe Eclipse Mercs are holding one of our operatives. You should be able to detect the operative's transmitter. Extract the operative. If the operative is beyond rescue, recover any relevant intel that Eclipse may have collected. This is a very delicate matter, Shepard. We trust in your discretion. I wonder what their operative is doing on Lorik. From Samesh Bhatia, he's the man who we gave the woman's remains back to. Commander Shepard, Mr. Udina offered to pass on a message for me. I wish to again express my thanks for your assistance in retrieving my wife's body. Whilst nothing can ever banish the pain of losing Nerali, being able to see that her body was treated properly helped me more than you can imagine. I've opened the restaurant that my wife always wished to start back on Earth. Nerali's picture hangs on the wall, and Alliance soldiers eat for free. It's the least I can do to honor the courage with which both you and my wife have served humanity. Sincerely, Samesh Bhatia. That's nice. You're not dead, from Emily Wong. You're alive? How come you broke whatever cover you've been under for 2 years but didn't offer an exclusive interview to your favorite reporter? Whenever you come up for air and are ready to talk, let me know. Take care of Garrus, from Nala Butler. Commander Shepard, my husband was one of the men serving on Garrus's team. I don't know how much Garrus talked to you about what happened. I don't know the specifics myself, only that my husband died in a trap set by those bastard gangs. I know Garrus blames himself. He took every shot fired at his squad as a failure on his part, and it was clear when he sent me the message about my husband that he thinks it's his fault. My husband would never have wanted that. He was proud of the work he did on Garrus's squad. He was taking back Omega from the gangs. He died fighting with honor. I miss him. God, I'd give anything to give him back. But whatever happened here wasn't Garrus's fault. You're his commander now. Please, if you can, help him stop blaming himself. And please don't tell him I sent you this. Thank you. How sweet. From the Omega Clinic desk. And this would be from David? Daniel. Commander, I wanted to thank you again for saving me from those Batarians. I thought I'd seen the worst of people's anger and fear at Dr. Solis' clinic. I had no idea how much anger his work was keeping in check, how bad it really was. If not for you, I'd be dead. Thank you. The clinic is doing well. You got rid of most of the plague, and I've been able to handle the rest without too much trouble. The Blue Suns keep offering to take over security here. I keep the mechs powered on. I won't make the same mistake twice. Thanks again, Daniel. Okay. And we've got some upgrades. I'm just gonna go to the... I'm gonna talk to Kelly first.
Earlier when we spoke, you were very open with me. I like that, but I hope I didn't come across as too flirty. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
No, I liked it, Kelly.
You're very charming, Kelly.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Let's chat.
You have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I think I've already asked her these questions.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
You need to flirt with her because she takes care of your fish. Very important. Very highly important. I don't think I bought anything that I can actually purchase. I could purchase this medbay upgrade, but I'm not really interested in that. I kind of like the scars. It's getting a bit late, so I'm going to go down and give the food to my cook.
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, Try a bite.
Sure, as long as you wash your hands.
Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Well, you're very welcome. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go speak to Garrus real quick. And then I'll talk to that lady.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
No.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Garrus, come on, man. You're killing me. Okay. He's so awful about that. They should have given him a little bit more dialogue. I always complain about that, though. I think most people really get annoyed with Garrus for just telling us about the calibrations.
How may I help you, Commander?
I got your brandy.
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now? You and me.
Of course.
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
But you left the Alliance.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
So you're lonely.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff, Joker will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly, it's true.
I understand.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
There's our toast.
Here's to simply being happily drunk.
I'll drink to that.
I do. I really like her. Oh, she's sleeping here. She had too much brandy. She's so cute. I'd love to have her as my friend. Yeah, okay, so it's time for me to go. Let me just get in good lighting here for a second. There we go. Time for me to go. For next time, I want to talk to Kasumi, because we haven't talked to her yet. It doesn't matter, because she won't give us any upgrades, but I do kind of want to talk to her. And also, I'll swing by everyone else and talk to them as well. And then we kind of have the entire place at our fingertips. In our journal, we have this lost operative on Lorik. We have that smuggling depot. And then these DLC missions. So not a whole lot just now. We have Kasumi's personal quest and Zaid's personal quest. We have the Warlord. Might do that next. And the Convict, which we will do later. So what I'll do, I'll come back. Maybe we'll go to a couple places like this and just finish a couple of the side quests. And then, yeah, talk to Kasumi. Maybe do Kasumi's personal mission because it's quite easy. And gives us a couple nice guns. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed today. Mostly I liked the advertisements. I do like them a lot. Yeah, you've been dead for 2 years. When's your next paycheck? Never. It's lovely. Alright, well, I'll see you in a couple days. Take care.